What's up, beer friends, and welcome back to another summer edition of Beer Detour. Summer is in full swing. It's hot as balls up in here. My name is Miguel Brambilla. If you're new to the channel, what I do on here is I review, I discover all different types of weird, strange, quirky, imported, craft, local, all different types of beer from all the neck of the woods. What I do is I take a look and see what they look like, what they taste like. That's my favorite part. And then I give them a Beer Detour score, just to give you guys a quick little update. I'm actually changing that as well. Usually I would give it a Beer Detour score from 1 to 10 based on my preferences, but now I'm simplifying things. What I'm going to do is I'm going to give it a thumbs up if I like it, and I would recommend it to family and friends. And if I don't like it, I'm going to give it a thumbs down. So there you go. That's the new Beer Detour score. And you're going to want to stay tuned to the end of the video so you don't miss out. If I recommend it, thumbs up. If I don't recommend it, thumbs down. And that's to family and friends and to you guys. This week, we have Grolesh Premium Pilsner Beer. Take a look at this one, guys. Hopefully that stays a little in focus. All right, so a couple of things. First and foremost, it's another imported goodie, and this one comes from the Netherlands. Never tried a beer from there, but I've always been curious. Now, this one here is a Pilsner. I wanted something subtle, but also very crisp and light, and this one seems to be just that. It comes from Grolesh. It doesn't really have a name. It's just literally labeled as a premium Pilsner beer, with exactly what it is. So no fancy names, no fancy labels. It is what it is. It does have an ABV, or alcohol by volume, of just 5%. So it's not very strong. It doesn't seem to be very bitter. A couple of things that I liked about it. First and foremost, this bottle design. Take a look at this, guys. Obviously, it has a very dark tint. You can't really see what the color is. We're going to break it open in just a moment and find out. But right now, it's just a dark green hue, almost emerald color hue to it. And it does have Grolesh embossed here in some kind of, oh, it actually says, what does this say? 1615? Is that the date that these started bringing out brewskis from Grolesh? It might be. I have to do further research on that. But it has 1615, and then it says Grolesh right here on the side. And then the bottle is super cool. It has this little metal opening here with like a corkscrew at the very top. I'm going to have a little bit of a hard time trying to open this one. Oh yeah, look, it says 1615 right here. I was missing that. Sorry, guys. 1615. So that has to be when the brewery's starting in the Netherlands, I'm assuming. But another imported goodie. I've been a roll with imported beer just because I've been looking forward to trying this year new stuff. I do a lot of local stuff here in the state of Washington, and it's always good. It's always like a very strong West Coast style IPA that I review here. So I like trying new things. So this year, like I said, I'm always updating, always trying new stuff. So I'm gravitating toward imports and just weird and strange looking beer like this one. So you might not find this locally, but if you can, you might be able to source it out from a store that imports beers. Has a cool design. I don't want to shake it too much, but I'm curious. Let's try to break this bad open and see what it looks like. And then I'm going to see what it tastes like. And then I'm going to give it that beer recommendation. Thumbs up or thumbs down. I'm going to find out. poured out Grolesh Premium Pilsner all the way from the Netherlands. Take a look at this bad boy. Nice golden color, almost like a Coors Light or a Bud Light. Nice pilsner style, almost lager looking color to it. A golden hue, but a deep, rich golden color. Not a sunset color, but almost like a metallic or rusty metallic look to it. Okay, so it has a malty, grainy type aroma to it. Can't really get too much hop aroma. Smells light and crisp. All right, so I've been wanting a Pilsner for quite some time. It's the summertime. It's hot. Even over here in Washington State, it's hot, guys. So a nice Pilsner on a hot summer afternoon. Can't beat it. Now let's see if this imported goodie all the way from the Netherlands hits the spot. Here we go. Cheers, everybody. Got to get the label out. Cheers. Ooh, okay. Fairly highly carbonated, by the way. Bubbles, you can see them coming out from the bottom there. I really like this glass too. It's good for Pilsners. I believe I've heard from beer snobs that you want sort of a thin, tall glass for Pilsners. Why that is, I have no idea, to be honest with you guys. I'm not that snobby. But this is the closest one that I had to it. So it actually is really extracting sort of the carbonation from it. Really, really cool. Good stuff, guys. Yeah, so the taste is very mild. There's no hard taste to it. So right off the bat, there's no overreaction to anything. It's light, it's crisp, it's malty. The hop aroma is there, but it's not hoppy at all. It's not like an IPA or a very, very strong sort of hazy or anything like that. That's way past what this is. This is really crisp, light. It is refreshing. Let's give it another taste test. You know what? It's so light, it almost lacks the taste. And what it is, I think, is almost like a yeasty, grainy taste to it. It's light, but it has a very strange, grainy taste. I don't think this would be something the normal non-beer connoisseur would like. I think if you're want to try imported beer, I don't think you're going to like this one. Just because it is a unique taste, but it's not the unique taste that you're probably looking for. I think this one would probably be better if I was in the Netherlands, to put it nicely. It's a little bit stale as I'm drinking it, although it's strange because, like I said, it seems like it's highly carbonated, but it almost has that taste of being stale. Malty, yeah, grainy, definitely, but the yeast and sort of the palate that I'm getting is sort of a earthy ground tone to it, floral, but a deep floral, pungent taste to it. I don't think this one's very good. I mean, I can only imagine that if you go straight to the Netherlands, this is probably better. But being that is traveling, this is very cool and unique bottle design. I give it all the props just for the bottle design. I think this is really cool, and literally having this on your shelf or showing this to your friends, you're probably gonna be the cool guy just because it looks really cool and really strange. But I think it's almost like a gimmick, like, hey, look at me, buy me. But then when you drink it, you're kind of lackluster. You're kind of like, why did I buy this again? This is not very good. I guess you can buy it just for the bottle design if you think it's cool. It does have this little weird quirk thing. I don't know what I would use this for. I don't think I'm gonna use it at all, but I mean, it's just like a fun gimmick thing to have, and if nobody's seen this before, I think you could just show it off to family and friends, but it's not something, definitely not something that I would recommend, guys. I think it just has really poor taste. I really do. And sorry, Grolesh, I know you've been brewing out beers for a very long time. And like I said, maybe if I was at the Netherlands or at the brewery, it would be a lot different. Once you get it imported, it really does affect the taste, especially with beer when it's imported. And maybe it's the bottle design, I don't know, but I'm just getting a really grainy taste to it, really sort of stale taste to it. So I would not recommend this to family and friends. So for a beer detour recommendation, I'm going to give this one, unfortunately, from Grolesh Premium Pilsner Beer, all the way from the Netherlands, a thumbs down. Sorry, guys. So there you have it. That's my review of Grolesh premium pilsner beer. Now, typically, I recommend imported beer. I do it all the time. Go check out my other videos. You'll see that I really recommend, highly recommend imported beer. But this one just didn't live up to the hype of the beer design, or the bottle design, rather. It's a cool little toy to play with, and maybe just to keep it on your shelf, but I don't think it's going to do anything for me. Just didn't do it for me this time. All right, beer friends, so thank you for joining me on this week's beer adventure. We checked out Grolesh Premium Pilsner beer all the way from the Netherlands, and let me tell you, it did not live up to the hype, the bottle hype that is. Such a weird gimmick. Anyways, guys, you want to make sure and subscribe down below if you're not a member already to this family, the Beer Detour family, that is. You want to hit that notification bell there where you're alerted every time a new video drops. Like, share, leave a comment down below for a country beer that you want to try out. Do you want to try a beer from Mexico, Canada, Africa? Let me know. I'll try to find it and review it for the show. Make sure you follow me on the Instagram at beer.detour, on TikTok and on Facebook. And make sure you check out the shop. New beer merch just dropped. Drink beer with good friends. That's my motto. Check it out, guys. Just got this one today. Really cool. Check it out. You can find the link at my Instagram at beer.detour. Thank you for joining me this week on my beer adventure, and I will see you guys, of course, next time. See you guys.